Those police reports, these are, what you're seeing there are the reports. The highlighted portions are what the attorneys highlighted in the case, showing the source of the fire, cause of ignition, failure of equipment. I can't read that. Of heat source or heat source. But if we can just go to the pictures, I think that. There's one of the school buses that was May 20th of 2010. If you're gonna talk about it, you're gonna have to use that microphone, Robert.
This is the same school bus that is in the video that I play next.
Okay, then when we're finished with this, you can go back to that.
Yes, this is the last page in the report. Do you want to read some of the report first?
It's up to you two members of the board. Do you want me to go through and read what the reports say to you so that you can see them? Yeah, it'll be, it's on that video that's already made from the first hearing, and it will show them. So let's just go to the pictures, Robert.
Had lurched and stalled. With cars whizzing by, the grown-ups were keeping the third graders inside, even as the smoke from the fire under the hood was getting thicker.
And we had some people stop along the side on the freeway.
I kicked in the door, and I thought the door was actually locked or broken shut, and so I wanted to get it open and then try to get the fire out.
While Brian English worked the bus's fire extinguisher, John Sanchez went around back to open the emergency exit.
The kids were small enough we could carry them down one at a time.
There was no time to lose. John took this video with his cell phone camera of the entire bus going up in flames. That's the bus driver in the yellow shirt, just moments after the Good Samaritans had gotten everyone out.
Why cars just went by on the Hollywood freeway? Why did you stop?
Because I could, and because I wanted to.
I saw the kids standing up, and I thought, you know, I gotta stop.
Well, just go on through the pictures, Robert.
Okay. Well, pictures. That's the color.
If you're going to talk, you got to get at the microphone.
Actually, I have a color picture. I'm not used to being a lawyer.
Well, you got to get used to it. The time somebody cross-examines you about the record, you'll be used to it.
Yeah, off the record. Let's see if this is going to
Pete
get
and I aren't going to defend you.
Let's see if I can get there. Here.
In fact, we'll say we told him, didn't we?
There's the picture of the second file. Oh, we'll just go through these. No melted tires there. I hope the dogs got out.
Is that all of the pictures that were in as exhibits?
Yeah, they all have to do with the exhibits because I was getting ready to make a more elaborate color picture of the same. Most of the PDFs I had were all black and white, and they were really taken off of the internet. So I went to the same sites, and I was getting together something a little bit better. But I run out of time. I'm a one-man band.
I'm going to ask you a question. We'll mark that, and I'll ask you a question afterwards, because I just want to be sure that the record is just the way it was when we put it in Reading. Okay. If that's all the pictures.
That's all the pictures I can find and count. Well, let me look just to make sure. We also played this video here of the truck fire that was outside of Reading.
Yes, yeah, that's in the record, so if you'd play that one.
Okay.
It started with a crash between a big rig in a red Cadillac. The car, there it is, partially wedged under the truck. Traffic slowed down, but a couple of folks didn't stop in time. Just down the freeway, a second crash involving at least one motorcycle. All northbound lanes were closed for about an hour. 3 people were taken to the hospital. We are told their injuries are not life-threatening.
But wait, there's more. Just as the freeway was reopening, a big rig stuck in that traffic burst into flames near Deschutes Road. This is a picture from Tammy, one of our viewers. And because of the firefighting efforts out there, northbound I-5 is still completely shut down. Southbound traffic is at a crawl. Traffic out there in general, pretty much a nightmare. So the bottom line is avoid the freeway tonight.
I wanted you to hear the fact that the reporter said stuck in slow traffic.
All right, that's sufficient. And again, board members, if you will look at if you want to see those while the testimony is still fresh in your mind, there's the video of them is posted from the first portion of the hearing. Yes.
There was a school bus fire on I-5 last year. I can't remember exactly when. Was it determined that the filter was, or do you happen to know that there was a filter-related fire? It was just north of Sacramento.
I'm going to tell you that from the evidence that we've heard in Reading and here, we do not have evidence that authorities have identified any of these fires from the filter. What we have is opinion of expert drivers like Lauren that they believe that's where it comes from because of the nature of the filter, the heat of the filter, the placement of it, and the fact that these fires are more explosive and so on since the filter came along than they were before. But so far, we're not aware in these hearings, and we've researched, of any authoritative investigation of these fires where there has been a decision made as to what the cause was. In fact, when we get to my closing, one of the things that I'm going to request that the board do is ask for exactly that.